O Rantaro, wherefore art thou Rantaro? Hi everybody, Renegade68 here with some more Let's Play Danganronpa 3 Killing Harmony. It's always weird starting with no music. So, last time, Rantaro First Blood, I guess. Kill with the crystal ball, that's a funny callback to Danganronpa 1. Wasn't killed with the crystal ball in Danganronpa 1, but you know what I mean. I know it's not a crystal ball, it's like a lead ball or something. We found it in like the storage room or whatever. Anyways, he was one of the few voices I had pretty much figured out. Like, with a lot of the characters, I'm like, oh, what am I doing with this character's voice? I wasn't entirely sure. Rantaro pretty much had it. And of course, he's one of the first ones to die. He is the first one to die. I didn't really care for him, so I'm not really sad, but I am surprised. I did not. He seemed like he'd be around for a little bit, so I definitely did not see that coming. Either his amnesia, my initial guess is either A, he was faking his amnesia, and we're going to find out that he was planning something dastardly, or, even if he wasn't faking his amnesia, I'm guessing we're going to find out what his amnesia had to do with stuff. But, whatever the case, Rantaro!
What in the world? What the hell's going on?
It's the killing game begins. Do I have an initial guess of who I think did it? Because my initial guess was, like, what was it going to be? It was something like, Maid first victim, Kaito first killer. Kaito is involved in the scenario. I guess I'll stick with that for now. Very early guess, Kaito first killer. Indeed. Yeah. Right after Tenko screamed, the front door of the library burst open. Oh, who is it? And the 4 people who were in the game room rushed in. Right, so that was, Maki was there, Gonta was there. I don't remember the other 2. Oh, right, yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, of course, Himiko's, because Himiko and Tenko are always together, and then Anji. What happened? Go to hear scream! Huh? Blood! So much blood! I mean, Gonta lived in the wild and wolves helped kill things for Gonta, but Gonta never did it himself. Gonta promised. Yeah?
Oh me, oh my.
And she's still reacting so casually, frickin' Himiko. Huh? Isn't that Rantaro? What's wrong with him? It's called being dead.
You don't know?
He's dead. Yeah, obviously.
Huh?
What? He's dead? That's unfortunate. Wow, so casual. You're probably just thinking, well, it doesn't affect me too much because I know Atu will always protect me. Kind of bitchy.
But how?
How can you be so calm? Gonta, no get it! Now he's right. Ellipses. I mean, maybe Detective being calm, but Anji... yeah, she's the fucking killer. No, I don't think so. Shinichi examined Rantaro's body and placed his hand close to his mouth to check for breathing. What, is he gonna be alive? I doubt it.
It's no use.
We're too late. Oh, confirmed. First blood. Alright. And again, though, what are they gonna do about the frickin' first blood pact? Is it... There's gonna be a trial, right? How are they gonna... What's the loophole here? Anyways, he shook his head. Or maybe there really won't be a trial. That's gonna be weird.
No way.
Too late? You mean dead?
Are you serious?
He's dead? Ellipses? If there is actually going to be a trial, and there's some kind of loophole that lets there be a trial, then whoever killed him is probably going to be pretty angry, because I thought I could just get away. But, in which case, I'd have similar sympathy for them that I did for Leon. But, we'll see. My vision began to swirl. My legs wobbled beneath me. But out of sheer desperation, I kept my mind working. Why was Rantaro here? Also, there's a bunch of blood against the wall. With that camera even. Was the camera normally there? That looks a really easy to spot location. I'm not sure. Looks like he was like beat in front of that wall or something. I don't know. And the monitor is off. Which monitor? Monokuma's monitor? Not our monitor. I don't know. No longer displaying Monokuma anymore. Well, it's not always displaying Monokuma. Oh, you mean the little song and dance, though. Yeah, gotcha. Does that mean the mastermind is dead? Yeah, as if. That has to be it. This means Rantaro was... No.
Well...
This means the killing game has started, huh? So who's the first killer? They get to get away scot-free, right?
Huh?
What?
What?
Killing game? Then someone killed Rantaro and... Maybe not. Someone clearly killed him.
I don't get it.
What do you mean, maybe not? Yeah, he's clearly dead. Even if he's the mastermind, somebody killed him. Maybe the killing hasn't game started. Maybe this just ended it. I'm doubting it.
What?
Ended it? What do you mean? If this did end it, if Rantaro was the mastermind, whoever did it, you'd think they'd speak up. Unless they're afraid that maybe the Cubs are being controlled by somebody else, I guess. But, eh.
Because...
The mastermind. Rantaro was the mastermind. I think you are wrong. Well... do we know how many times the camera, it's gonna be fucked, right? We're not gonna be able to see all the pictures on it, right? But that means the mastermind must have known about the cameras. It's not too hard to know about them.
Huh?
We still haven't seen Miu in a while. Very curious about what she's up to. The mastermind? I don't know how he died, but if Rantaro was in the library before the time limit ended...
That's true.
There's a high chance the mastermind planned this. And if he's dead... Yeah, there's Monokuma's announcement, and there are, like, 6 of us or something. Yeah, because when we first stumbled across the body, it was just me and Shinichi. That's only 2 people. So, that makes sense.
Huh?
What?
A body has been discovered!
Indeed. This could be an automatic message, though, so this could technically still mean Rantaro's the mastermind, theoretically. I don't think it's true, but theoretically, from their point of view, this definitely could be automatic.
Everyone, please gather in the library!
Okay, now it's unlikely that it's automatic. Because, the library is the killing spot.
Oh, I'm glad!
What a relief! A murder took place just before time ran out! That's an interesting question, though. So, it's seeming more and more like he's an AI-controlled robot, I'm guessing, and that one of us is the mastermind, but they still have to go into the room to program stuff, like, would the AI Monokuma know, without even being programmed, that... It's interesting, because it depends on how advanced the AI is. Like, if AI Monokuma knows that a murder happened in the library and can just do it without the mastermind say so, you think you could also do things like pump out more Monokuma? Maybe he can't pump out more Monokumas on his own. I'm not sure. Like, how advanced is the AI? Because, like, if it's so advanced that the mastermind never really has to interact with it, then that kind of blows up Shinichi's whole plan in the water. Maybe the door in that case is just a red herring.
Huh?
Monokuma, but how? I gotta admit, I was a little nervous there because the killing game hadn't started yet. Jeez, you guys really know how to keep me in suspense. How? The mastermind controlling you is... First of all, it could be AI controlled, so at this point it could be autopilot, but I'm pretty sure that's not true. By mastermind, do you mean the real mastermind is controlling me? And you think it was Rantaro?
How stupid!
What an imagination, of course that's wrong! Next when I die, this killing game would be over. You know, in Danganronpa 1, Junko died and the game didn't end, just saying. I mean, it technically wasn't Junko, but you know what I mean.
That's wrong.
But,
Hey,
the victim was Rantaro Monmi. The ultimate, who cares? Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, is this gonna be like frickin' the imposter? That's gonna bug me if it's gonna be like, oh, you were really curious about how Byakuya was in this game, and then the ultimate answer is, who knows, who cares, basically. And if this is going to be the same thing where it's like, oh, he died early, so it doesn't matter what his talent it was, that's going to bug me if it's just a red herring. I hope at the very least, even if we don't get much insight into him at all, at least I hope we find out his talent, even if it's towards the end of the game. I don't know.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Because it definitely seemed like he knew something, right? Similar to Byakuya, actually, from Danganronpa 2. Because Rantaro was like, oh, I think I know what this is, if I'm right. He said those kind of things. I don't know what he meant by that. I was thinking, oh, do you mean like a reality show? But he never brought it up. So my guess is he knows a bit something about what this is, but I don't think he knows the whole thing. It's interesting because he has the most amnesia. I'm not sure. Shinichi, what does he mean? What's gonna happen? Ask the logical question. Does this mean whoever killed him just gets to walk out no trial scot-free?
No.
Monokuma is wrong, isn't he? Isn't Rentaro the mastermind? Do you really believe that? I think you're just grasping at straws.
Huh?
Yeah, we came here as soon as the sensor went off, right? No, but we saw the door close, right? Whoever the mastermind is could have went in and closed it from behind, which would mean, if that is the case, then that means the mastermind can't be Kaito or Tenko at the very least. But, I mean, neither of them were terribly suspicious. Then again, they're both the derps, which makes them doubly suspicious because they're overacting as being stupid? Maybe. No one else was in the library. Rantaro's the only one who could have moved the bookcase. Wouldn't that mean he was trying to use the hidden door and that he was the mastermind? You're being very suspicious now, Kaede, considering you and Shinichi are the only ones who know about that.
No.
He was the mastermind. Why is the killing game not over? Why is he dead? Ellipses.
It's no use.
It's no good. I don't know. Yeah, you're the ultimate detective. You're not the ultimate, I have an answer to every solution as soon as the problem arises. Now, answer to every solution? Yeah, kinda. Shinichi? The pictures! We can check the pictures! Yeah, he was definitely derping for a moment. I was, like, thinking about that for a while. I'm sure if the camera was set up in the library, it will give us a clue. The moment the library door swung wide open. Oh. Indeed.
Oh no!
Rentaro? Well, actually, no. Kaito and Tenko don't necessarily have to be the mastermind. The mastermind could have potentially set up... It's all about how automatic you can make it. Like, mastermind could have potentially set up an automatic mechanism to close the door of the library just as Shinichi and Kaide came in which case Kaido and Tenko could still potentially be the mastermind. It would be very tight timing, but not impossible.
Really?
That's Rantaro? Oh, thank God, I thought that was a pile of dirty rags. Wait. Fuck you just a little bit, Mio, for what you just said. Fuck you just a little bit. But at least now we know where you are. Part of me was thinking she might have also been dead or something, like Shinichi killed her.
I see.
So this ended up happening after all. Hee my, what a world this is, so full of jokes like this.
How?
What? This is a lie, right? My dearest Rantaro is dead. Ooh, I ship it? Oh, I mean... was killed!
Stop it.
That's the same thing. Not necessarily. How ironic. The guy who wanted to live ended up dead, and the guy who wanted to die survived. Yeah, that's just how the tragedy tragics. He also said he had a plan to stop it, no one should get in his way. Did we get in his way? Was our cameras and shit in his way? I don't know. That'd be a bit tragic in its own way.
Either way.
Can somebody explain the meaning of all this? Is this everybody here at the moment? I can't tell. There's still too many people to keep track of everyone. An explanation isn't necessary. But does the killer get to get away with it now? Is this like chapter 1 over? The chapter is called Our Class Trial, or like My Class Trial, Our Class Trial, which implies a class trial.
Unbelievable.
Thanks to the first blood perk, there won't be a class trial, so that'd just be a waste of time. Like, really? For reals, really?
Go ahead.
That said, if you're the black who killed Rantaro, raise your hand! Wait, so, if I'm understanding this correctly, whoever killed Rantaro can get away with it scot-free as long as they admit to it? Which would give us a chance to tackle them or something, right? In which case they might as well just admit to it, right? I mean, yeah, it's shitty, but if you don't, then you might end up forcing a class trial, which would be stupid.
What?
The one who killed Rantaro? That's what he said.
Degenerate male.
I knew it. A degenerate male killed Rantaro, didn't he? My guess is that it is a male. Then again, male killing male is how it was in Danganronpa 2, and we've never had a female killer in the first case. Then, although we had someone who tried in Danganronpa 1, so I could see it going either way, but I'm predicting a male killer.
Wait!
How do you know Boy did it? Because Tenko is Tenko.
I won't forgive you.
I just know, okay? Violent crimes are almost always committed by violent, disgusting men. You'd be surprised. Although, what was I gonna say? Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, if the demo version is any indication, maybe it means Robot. I'd really like to kill him off that early, but I don't think they'll kill. I didn't think they'd kill Rentaro off this early. If Robot Makoto is the killer, then that means the 2 people who sat out in the demo will be the 2 First Bloods. So that'd be interesting. Anyways, what?
Damn.
Dumbass, how dare he go and get himself killed? Oh, that's a very tsundere look out on it. It's probably you did it, right? It's still my guess. That's so funny. He's voiced by the same person who played Soda Can. I'm trying not to make that a running gag, but he seemed like he's had some of that extra drive, right? Like he'll do anything. So I can kind of see it. I think it kind of fits. And again, he kind of feels like, just like how Rantaro is just another amnesia guy, Kaito is just another Soda Cans, kind of. But to an angrier degree.
Don't screw around.
Who the hell did it? I'll frickin' punch you into orbit. Also, it would be just hilarious if I stopped suspecting the character played by Kyle Haybear just as he became the actual killer. Wouldn't that be funny? But, yeah. Don't get so angry. Send off your graduating classmate with warm farewells. I'm doubting that.
Rise and shine, or sign.
Oh shit. What's up? Is this loophole explanation? Yes or no?
It's getting interesting.
Or send him off with a hostility like a bunch of catty popular girls. That's fine too. Hostility? Yeah, hostility. That's how we say in Brooklyn. Also, it looks like, is that a blush or is that, I think it's a blush, but it could have been like, oh, you just ate a Pop-Tart. I haven't had a Pop-Tart in years.
It's my time to shine.
But if it's gonna disrupt the process, then we're gonna bust out the Exeasels. Wait, so you mean you're gonna protect the killer with the Exeasels? Then the killer should just raise their hand. There's really no reason not to at that point. Yeah.
Hikari!
I'm not gonna look. I don't want to look at nasty dead body. Nothing beats crashing a funeral. It's way better than wedding crashing. What's the joke there? Also, does anybody other than Monokid like throw out their tongue sometimes? But yeah, that looks even longer than Monokuma's tongue from what we've seen. I guess, yeah, he really is the one that let himself go in a sense. By comparison, because he's got, you know, the chest hair and stuff. He looks slightly fatter. Very slightly. Out throwing a wedding every now and then, but funerals are insane, like fishing with dynamite.
So...
Whoever did this really gets to graduate, huh? Yeah, I'm a real stickler for the rules. Yeah, we've seen that even. That's what we theorized about, right? That Monokuma's wording is always very particular. Because the mastermind seems like even they have to follow the rules. Heck yeah, I'm a real stickler for the rules. I'm also tough on convenience store clerks.
My heart's racing.
Congratulations! With the Blackened who's about to graduate, please raise their hand. What's the bullshit reason for them not raising their hand? Because I can just see them not doing it, right? I'm counting the people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm 15. So yes, everybody's here. Alright, if nobody's gonna raise their hand, then I have to assume Rantaro was trying to kill somebody, and they killed him in self-defense, which would be reminiscent of, you know, Danganronpa 1 again. And because they killed them in self-defense, they're too scared to raise their hand. Like, they'd rather die with their friends than admit to killing one of them. I don't know, I guess, but that's still kind of bullshit.
What?
What the? No one's raising their hand.
You bastards!
Did you hear me? All the Blackened has to do to graduate is speak up, you know? Ellipses. No one's stepping forward. What's going on? I see how it is. Oh, let me guess. I bet I know what Monokuma would be thinking. Oh, you think you can't go without the class trial. The class trial would be way too fun to pass up. Alright, I agree. We'll do it just for you. Right? Something like that. Blackened has no need for the first blood perk. They'd rather do a class trial. Oh, fucking fuck dicks.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Oh.
Very well then. That's so... I really hope whoever did this killing has a very fucking good reason, because, I mean, gosh dang it. Like, that's a get-out-of-jail-free card, like, that nobody else in Danganronpa history has ever gotten. So, to just not take it like that, that really pisses me off already. I think I already hate the killer, whoever it is.
Psycho pop!
I'll give the Blackened what they want and hold a class trial. Like, yeah, I mean, in the past, sometimes killers have had sympathetic stories, other times not, and I generally wait till the end to judge whether or not I hate their guts. But, generally. But in this case, no. Whoever it is, I hate your guts already. Why aren't you speaking up? Unless they don't know they're the killer or something? I don't fucking know.
Oh!
Wow!
It's getting interesting.
Here's a spicy twist. More like a predictable twist. I really thought there'd be a loophole other than the Blackened doesn't admit to it.
Hold on!
Wait, what the heck's going on?
Got it?
Like we said before, we're gonna hold a class trial so the bastards can find Rentaro's killer.
So,
Get it right, and only the Blackened will be punished, but if you get it wrong, then we all die. Wait, so did whoever do the killing actually secretly want to kill all of us, and that's why they want a class trial? That's so fucked up. Double fuck them. Simultaneous surgery, brain and knee, the brain surgery again!
My heart's racing.
Everyone besides the Blackened will be punished. Everyone besides the Blackened, everyone. This outcome is much worse. The culprit should have just stepped forward.
thrills, chills, kills!
Before we can hold the class trial, you gotta investigate first. If you don't investigate the murder, you won't be able to argue over who did it. Man, that was such an interesting thing that they brought up, only for them to not really use it. It's kind of a waste. It's like such a cool idea ruined by their own format.
Jeez.
You're saying we need to do the investigation ourselves, too? Of course, the investigation is what makes the killing game so good. You guys are going to investigate the crime and uncover the truth, or fail horribly. Ellipses. The Black and Tandy work has made this much more entertaining than I expected. Alright, the trial begins soon, so please give the investigation your all.
So long, farewell!
Alright!
Let's get going then! Oh, freaking Kokichi, right to it. Honestly, Kokichi's one of the only ones who I could think that didn't do it in self-defense, and then maybe, is the murderer. Like, would actually not, like, he thinks the idea of a class trial is fun. He doesn't give a shit about us anyway, so he's like, let's do the fun thing, might as well, before I graduate and leave, right? But, I don't know. That would mean he's a lot more fucked up than he initially appears. At least if we're just going on initial appearances, though. That would just mean he's an extended version of what I already thought he was, but accentuated. As for everybody else, I don't think anyone would really go to that extreme, as far as I can tell, and not fess up about it. Like, Kaito, I'm pretty sure, he'd fess up, he'd take the easy route. Kokichi's the only one I can think of is so weird that would not fess up. Or maybe, I guess the only other one I could think of who'd want to really see the class trial would be, I'd be so stupid, Terra again? What's his name? I don't remember. What's your name? Oh, he's dead. Let me see. Dead. Rip. Where is... Korekio, that's it. Korekio Shinguji. Ripper. Rentaro Mommy Bay. Aw. I barely even used the nickname. But, yeah, Korekio. He has the same voice as Terra, so it'd be really weird if he was the killer, but if he was, I could see him wanting to experience the class trial, like, ooh, see how the humans react, this could be an interesting human experiment, that kind of thing. That's the only one on the surface level who I think would not just fess up and get out of there. On the surface level, of course. Or frickin' Anji did it, and Atua's like, do the class trial, kill all of them. Yes, my god, it's a god, or something. But, I mean, that's stretching it. And that would be all of them.
Wait!
Or somebody found out that we're juveniles, right? Somebody found out, yeah, we're really all bad people, and similar to Nagito, and they're pulling a Nagito and trying to get everybody killed. Except for themselves, I guess. Or maybe they'll kill themselves later anyways. Where do we start? Or wait, here's a crazy idea. What if Rantaro, what if there's a suicide in the first case, actually? Would that be too easy? I don't know, though. I'm not sure if it would be too easy. If Rantaro killed himself, if that was his big plan, then maybe he does know. That would be interesting. Maybe he knew all along. That's why he said, don't anyone get in the way of my plan, because it would really screw up his plan to kill everyone. And if he tries to kill everyone, then, because, yeah, the juvenile thing. So if he knows that we're all bad people, because he seemed to know something, I think that's my new guess. If Kaito's not the killer, then I think it's Rantaro did it himself. Because it would take advantage of the First Blood perk, as it were. It would take advantage of it, quote-unquote, without being bullshit. And it would also mean, hey, more characters alive for the next case. But, yeah.
Don't you get it?
We're looking for the truth of Rantaro's death, right? If we can't figure out who the culprit is, then we'll be annihilated for sure.
Huh?
I don't want to be annihilated. The girls should be allowed to live, at least. Also, how many pictures did the cameras take, right? If the cameras saw nobody other than Rantaro entering, then the simplest solution would be Rantaro killed himself. But the bookcase opened and closed, so what's that about? Unless he did that also on purpose, to make people think somebody used that as a secret exit. Crack theory. I don't know if this is a crack theory or not. It's supported by the fact that the first blood perk, nobody's taking advantage of it. That's why I'm very, actually, this is really starting to look plausible. And for a first case, you don't want the mystery to be too confusing, but I'm definitely thinking Rantaro might have killed himself. Ellipses. I'm just a cute normal girl who can use magic, you know. Yeah, but you said you know, so I'm slightly mad at you now.
Why, you?
You're the last person who should be calling herself cute. I think she's kind of cute. I mean, you're a busty beauty, but she's cute.
Ben.
Do not fret. Just imagine this is something out of a police drama or detective manga.
Do you agree?
Right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Right.
Impossible!
I'm in trouble. I've never watched police drama or read detective mangas. Well, that's a problem, K1BO. You should amp up your anime and manga watching/reading. Or, you know, Vijima game playing if you've played the other Danganronpas. That'd be meta.
Let's see.
I'm remembering Digimon Tamers now. We're in Digimon Tamers, Digimon Adventure, and Digimon Adventure 2. We're the TV show, essentially, for Digimon Tamers, and that was kind of a funny sequel type thing. But anyways, there's no need to think so hard. We need only converse with the corpse. What? I mean, can Angie do that? Corpse is not simply a dead person. This is just an assumption made by the living. Okay. What, you mean like ghosts and stuff? Let me guess. Kaito's gonna be like, I hate the occult, right?
Wonderful.
Yes, by coming face to face with the corpse, you'll learn a great many things. You'd think a detective would say that, not someone like Korekyo who enjoys people more when they're alive than dead, but I guess he enjoys them dead too. Which amps up the possibility that maybe he's the murderer. So, yeah, those are the 4 prime suspects, and they're all men. Korekyo, Kokichi, Kaito, it's 3 Ks, wow, and Rantaro. Why are you getting excited? You're not in the dead bodies, are you?
Actually.
Is it true? Is one of us really the culprit? Odds are 1 in 15. 1 in 16. Rantaro could have suicided. He could have, what's that, Sudoku? What's that term? What's the not joke term? Damn it. I mean, I've heard people joke saying, oh, he committed Sudoku. Seppuku, that's it. Yeah, anyways. This shouldn't be hard to figure out. Well, it gets easier and easier. 15, though, is a lot of people.
Don't screw around.
Well, odds are 1 in 15, actually. If you count Rantaro and not yourself, then there would be 1 in 15. But anyways, that's not the problem here.
On your knees.
Who's the fucking culprit, huh? Is it you? Or maybe it's you? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's the killer? Only a 2 I knows. Is the 2 gonna tell you?
Weird!
You no can choose that way!
How exciting!
Everyone's competing to see who's the most paranoid. Yeah, that's not boring.
That's wrong.
Wait, stop. We can't do this. We can't go back and forth accusing each other. And this time we have no Makoto to be like, help! For now, we need to trust each other and start a serious investigation.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey!
If we all lose our trust in one another because of this, it's all over. So who's gonna be the corpse, watcher doers? I believe in the demo it was, Hajime and... Oh, what's her name? The maid, but I'm forgetting her name. It's not coming to me. Kurumi, that's it. Kurumi Tojo. We have to believe each other and investigate this case. Indeed.
Huh?
Investigating is the same thing as not trusting each other. Well, not necessarily. We're trusting most of each other, just not one of us.
No.
It's completely different from what Monokuma wants us to do. He wants us to throw accusations at one another and lose all trust in each other.
But...
We can't let him get what he wants. I agree. Good on you, Shinichi. Hope you don't die horribly like Chiaki did. We need to investigate this murder, not because we don't trust each other, but because we do. And we want to save all the ones who aren't the evil, crazy bastard. Ellipses. Did I say something wrong? No. I think that was actually a pretty damn good speech. Actually, honestly, didn't Nagito say something like that before he went crazy? I don't know. Let's believe in each other and all die together. Actually, that echoes Rantaro a little bit. Yeah. And I did say Rantaro sometimes has similar expressions to Nagito. You were just so direct and assertive.
Uh,
I just said what was on my mind. Were you inspired by my earlier speech? I do think Shuichi's speech was a little bit better, actually a good bit better than Kaide's earlier ones, but maybe he was inspired. Sometimes, if you inspire one person with your speech, even if it sucks, then maybe that person can go on to give an amazing speech that inspires 100%, and by that logic, you inspired all those 100 too. Anyways.
Yeah.
Really are a detective. Now that we need to investigate, you're becoming super reliable.
All right.
I agree with Shuichi. Actually, he just said exactly what I was going to say. I mean, I wasn't going to say it until he said it, but now I'm saying it. Males are degenerate creatures who betray others easily, but I'll trust you this time. Good for you. The only good thing about males is that girls give birth to them. Wait, isn't it that they give birth to girls? Wouldn't it be the other way around? I guess it works both ways? That's a weird way of using that phrase.
Allow Gonta.
Gonta not smart, but not sure Gonta be much help. But Gonta do his best for everyone. Good on you, Gonta. I will work hard with it to his guidance. I'm much happier alive than dead anyway. Even though he didn't seem too shooken up about Rantaro.
that's right.
As novice investigators, logic dictates that we work together rather than give in to a paranoia.
I will do my best.
If this is what everyone desires, then I shall give this task my all. Thank you. So, are you gonna be an investigator or a body watcher? Because you seem, for someone who's so amazing as you, I think you'd be a really good investigator. We're pretty lucky that you're not already the first victim, in my opinion.
Okay.
Or at least not extremely unlucky if you were. You can leave it to me. I'll find the culprit in no time. Or at least I'll lie about it. Ellipses. I'm glad. No one's given up yet. Yeah, of course they haven't. But is it going to be just like that escape game? Who can say? Can't change what's already happened. All I can do is what must be done. Otherwise, Rantaro died for nothing. I have to do it. I won't give up. Rantaro died for nothing. I think he definitely died for something if he suicided. That's my best guess now, actually. That's moved to the top of my list. I think that even over Kaito committing the murder. yeah, you're lucky, Kaito. We'll all escape from here. I'll make sure of it.
Well then.
If that is the case, though, then the number of surviving students would go up by 1 each succeeding Danganronpa game after the first case, I mean. Because in case 1 of Danganronpa 1, there was 3 deaths by the end because of the special Junko death. In case 2, there was 2 deaths. And, in game 2, there was 2 deaths. And if this game, it was a suicide for case 1, which hasn't been since case 4 of the first game, which is why, it's been a while, so it would be, be kind of nice to have one. In that case, there'd be only 1 death. Granted, in Danganronpa 1, they started with 15 students, so it's kind of like there was 4 less versus 2 less versus 1 less, but Junko was hiding in Danganronpa 1, so it's like, let's get started.
I guess.
We need to do this, so poor Rantaro won't have any regrets, and so we can survive.
Okay.
Yes, let's find the culprit who killed Rantaro.
Yeah.
You're right, let's do it. Thank you, Shuichi. So much has happened in such a short time, and I haven't been able to keep up with everything. It's one of those chair days for me, guys. I don't know, if you're longtime viewers, you know that sometimes my chair does not like me, and today's one of those days. I just can't find a good seating position. Fuck you, chair. I'm just kidding, I like you, chair. You're a good chair. But right now, fuck you. It's I have a tsundere relationship with my chair. Fight back against this class, try to protect everyone.